Hey everybody, welcome to Free Range Art Farm Evening Edition. So it is about, 8:30 at night. The sun has set. It's much darker out here than it seems in the camera because the camera opens its little iris and lets more light in. But it's fairly dark out and I need to move this swarm trap. My plan is to move them tomorrow. So since it's effectively dark, it's dusk. All the bees have come home for the night and they're all nestled snug in their little beds. So I'm going to take just some random, just some grass or whatever, and just get a whole wad of it and bunch it up and then block the opening. And then tomorrow, probably in the afternoon, because that's, when I'm done with work, I'm going to take them down from the tree here and move them to their next home. So I will pick up the video either from me taking them down or maybe just moving them into their new location. I don't know where I'm going to pick it up. But anyway, it's time to move the swarm that I caught. So stick around. We'll see how that goes. So here's what I did. I've got this grass just kind of jammed into the opening. And then we're going to move them. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this grass in place after I move them. And they'll fight their way through it, and in a couple days or less, they'll make their way out, and then they should reorient to their new home. And hopefully they won't come back to this tree, or at least not many of them. All right, it's moving day, and if you can see, the grass that I put in there last night, when I came out this morning, luckily I came out before it was sunlight, the grass is all gone. So I don't know if an animal came and took it, or what happened. But I went ahead and just kind of closed it off and taped it up, and there's still a little bit of a gap so some air can get in, but the bees can't get out. So give me a few minutes and I'm gonna start taking this down off of the tree and I'll show you kind of how I do that. Actually, it won't be a few minutes for you guys, it'll be like instant, but it'll be a couple minutes for me, so I'll be back. So in theory, no bees should be able to get out of this box, but that's in theory. So since I don't like being stung, I'm gonna go ahead and suit up, and then what I do is I will take this ratchet strap off of the tree and I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it around the box to keep the lid on. So we'll come back when I'm doing that. All right. So now I'm going to take the girls off of the tree and I'm going to put them over here into my side-by-side. Let's swing you around. So I'm going to go ahead and ratchet strap these girls down to the bed of the side-by-side, and I'm going to head over to the other location where I'm going to set them up. So we'll see you over there. So this is all I've done for today, is just put the trap over here on top of the hive box that they're going to go into, and I've left them all closed up. They might actually chew through that tape, but I don't know that they will. Anyway, I'm going to come back either tomorrow or the next day. I think I can come back tomorrow and then they'll have been closed up for 2 solid days. If I come back tomorrow afternoon, it's about 2 days. That should be enough. And I might take some brush or something and put it kind of in front. And then we'll let them go and they should reorient to this new location. And this is only about a half a mile from my house where I caught these girls. So what we'll do is I'll come back and film when I let them free. I'm probably going to move them actually into the hive box at the same time. So instead of just opening it up, I'll open up the whole box. Maybe I'll open it up for a day, let them orient to that box, and then I'll move them down. I think that's what I'll do. So this is going to be a couple more days of filming, but I'll come back and tomorrow evening-ish, I'll open them up, and then the next day in the afternoon or so, or maybe the following day, I'll move them into the lower box. There's no big rush to move them into the lower box. other than the fact that they're going to build a whole bunch of comb underneath, because I just have deep frames in there, and this is another 4 inches taller. So they'll build a bunch of comb down below those. But yeah, we'll see you in a couple days. Hey guys, so this is the end of day 2. It's probably about 5:30 or so at night. It's actually been a rainy day, so I probably could have just opened them up this morning and they wouldn't have gone anywhere. But I'm just going to go ahead and open them up now, and they should be good to reorient, and then that's about it. So let me go ahead. Let's see if anybody comes pouring out, how eager these girls are. A couple girls come pouring out. There they are. All right, I don't know if you can see this little nuke box. This is the small swarm that I caught yesterday. I'll go ahead and link that video if I remember. And I'm going to open them up too. They've been closed up since I caught them yesterday, so they haven't oriented anywhere. And they just traveled down here on the back of the side-by-side, so they might be moody. Nope, all right, there we go. So that was pretty anticlimactic for the little swarm. They're actually kind of a small swarm. Anyhow, so that's it. I'll come back in a couple of days and I'll move the frames down into this box. And that's pretty much it. Swarm trap relocated. Hit me up if you have any questions, comments, thoughts, critiques, whatever. And thanks for watching. Be good, be well, be safe, be happy, be true to yourselves. And as always, be mindful of the bees. We need them. Thanks.